Hello and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, on the behalf of BSY UK, welcome you and thank you for your important presence in this conference. My respect and thanks to the esteemed speakers who have been very kind by agreeing to share the insight with us on the conference subject here today. I'm delighted to mention here that the BSYA has successfully completed its first year this month. The inspirations for the formation of BSYA were experience and circumstances facing the Baloch student and youth in diaspora in particular, and the socio-political anarchic situation of Balochistan in general. A great need was felt by the Baloch student and youth in the UK to extend a helping hand to their fellow Baloch student and youth in the UK by forming an umbrella organization that may help them not only in the fulfillment of their personal, social and educational ambitions. The importance to advise and encourage the Baloch students about studies in the UK institution, irrespective of their political opinion and affiliations, was strongly felt by the Baloch students who were already studying in the UK institutions. By helping more Baloch students in the UK education institutions is to help in establishing an educated cadre for the Baloch nation, who could in the future hold the torch and guide their nation from the darkness to light. It was also to enhance the social and political knowledge and skills of analyzing the situation in Balochistan. It was felt that in this way they will be in a better position to contribute in the national struggle positively. The other objectives of the BSYA were to contribute in the dissemination of a vision of unity among the various sections of the Baloch national struggle in Iran and Pakistan through its programs and functions. It was also to highlight the human rights situation in Balochistan among the international students and youth organization by liaising with them. The objectives of the association was also included the development of a culture among the Baloch socio-political activists of reflective learning, of increased respect to each other's, listening, diverse views and opinions regarding the national issues facing the Baloch and Balochistan. We have helped a number of Baloch students in their various problems, and a good number of Baloch students from Balochistan are being assisted and guided through the admission process. We have also held interactive sessions with the Baloch leadership to bridge the communication gap between them and the various political parties. In our previous meeting with the Baloch leadership voted to form a united plan of action that is yet to be seen or implemented, and we curiously look forward to it. We have, in this regard, established good relations with the majority of the Baloch political parties, human rights and student groups. And this very conference is among the series of conferences that the BSY intends to convene in the future regarding the issues facing the Baloch nation. The Baloch national struggle is the direct result of the division of the Baloch land by the then British imperial power in accord to its imperialist designs, without the will and decision of the Baloch people. And since then, the states that are occupying the Baloch land have employed a narrow agenda of diluting the socio-cultural values and languages of the Baloch people in order to incorporate the Baloch into the larger Pakistani and Iranian religious identities, and are exploiting the Baloch resources ruthlessly in order to meet their economic needs. The occupation of Baloch land and the intervention into their socio-political values has been resisted by the Baloch at various occasions with their limited resources, inviting more suppression and subjugation from the occupying states. The present state of suppression is the worst in ruthlessness and intensification, where the occupying state has implemented a vicious kill and dump policy meant to wipe out the cream of the Baloch nation, and also to install fear in the hearts of the Baloch people to refrain them from their struggle for national salvation. This so far has claimed more than 600 lives, and more than 14,000 Baloch people are documented to be missing. There are tremendous barriers in the political mobilization of the Baloch masses, while on the other hand, the religious military outfits, the state-sponsored proxy organizations, the so-called mullahs and the drug peddlers enjoy absolute freedom to work and undermine the Baloch national struggle. The state has so far managed to destroy the social fabric of the Baloch society and has created divisions among the Baloch nationalists and is portraying a negative image of the Baloch at international fora in order to neutralize the international opposition towards its inhuman crimes being perpetrated against the Baloch. However, it is very sad to say that the Baloch leadership and political parties are adding into the miseries of the Baloch people by being divided and engaged in an internal fight where they are using their energy more against each other's instead of the states who abduct their children, humiliate their elders, and kill their cadre without any distinction. With such a behavior, they are losing many opportune moments, and their credibility and vision is constantly being questioned, and a sense of despair is in rise among the Baloch people. This is also dividing the Baloch, whether in Balochistan or in abroad, which gets the enemy at a beneficial position eventually. In the face of multiple challenges facing the Baloch in Balochistan, there comes a huge responsibility on the Baloch intelligentsia to rightly and seriously analyze the circumstances and the regional and international developments impacting the Baloch national struggle directly or indirectly, and also to devise guidelines for the political parties, groups, and activists to properly streamline the national resistance and to secure international legitimacy for the national struggle. The BSYA, this conference is an attempt from the BSYA to bring together an esteemed panel of Baloch intelligentsia to share their insights and expertise to help the Baloch leaders, socio-political activists, and the various sections of the Baloch national struggle to rightly assess the circumstances and devise feasible policies to organize themselves and also to devise policies to obtain their national objectives. We hope that this conference of respected intellectuals, researchers, analysts, and writers, having non-academic credentials and belonging to different walks of Baloch socio-political life, will positively contribute in the Baloch struggle for national salvation and emancipation. I would like to express my gratefulness to all individuals and organizations that directly or indirectly encouraged us and organizationally or financially helped us to make this conference a success. Thank you. Now,